This is how you build up your confidence as an entrepreneur. The topic of entrepreneur confidence can be one of the most challenging things when you're getting started. So how do you break through that wall? How do you breach the gap between performing as an entrepreneur and having half-assed results? So the gap really happens when you have a lack of confidence in your abilities, when you have a lack of confidence in the stuff that you can actually accomplish, when you can come in and connect with your team, connect with the people that you're trying to draw into your environment, but you don't have the confidence built up yet. There's gonna be a gap, there's gonna be a disconnect between what you're trying to say, what you're conveying to them, and how they are accepting that information, how they're performing, and how you're performing as an individual, as a leader, as an entrepreneur. So how do you bridge that gap? How do you get from point A to point B? And how do you start believing in yourself as an entrepreneur? The answer is pretty simple. You have to count your wins. You have to know exactly what a win looks like to you. And even if it's a small one, you have to add it on to the book of achievements. You have to add it on to that space where the win gets logged in your book. The reason for that, and it doesn't matter the size of the win, if it's a small win, a big win, you always count them. You always make them and put them in your pocket. The reason for that is because it starts to build expectation. It starts to build that sense of achievement little by little. Even if it's something that's 20% of whatever your goal for that day was, it's still a win, right? So you're not going empty-handed at the end of the day. You're catching something on, and what it does, it creates the feeling of expectation. So next morning when you come in, you have something that you can build up on. And that's what it is. Think about your wins, even the small ones, as the bricks that are eventually gonna create that big, massive building that's going to become your business, your success, and that life that you're trying to build for yourself. So really, at the end of the day, what it does is that it rewires your brain to embrace success, to become more creative around the stuff that you want to put together, and more importantly, to expect that degree of success that you're trying to get to. So as an entrepreneur, if you're coming into it and you don't feel that confidence yet, it hasn't built up, make sure that you count your wins. First of all, categorize it, acknowledge it, and put it in your pocket every time it comes along. So stay tuned, stay focused, you got this.